Welcome to day 4, week 2 of the course, Business Skills, a Global Perspective Part 1. Today, let's discuss Bloomberg by Bloomberg by Michael Bloomberg, the founder of Bloomberg LP. Former mayor of New York City and billionaire entrepreneur. As told to Matthew Winkler, founding editor-in-chief of Bloomberg News, first published in 1997, updated edition in 2019. Publisher, Wiley. Genre, autobiography, business entrepreneurship, leadership. So it consists of around 300 pages. However, the edition varies. Purpose and vision of the book. Bloomberg by Bloomberg tells the story of how Michael Bloomberg transformed a career setback, being fired from Salomon Brothers, into the founding of a financial data empire. It's not only a memoir of resilience and innovation, but also a guide to entrepreneurship, leadership, and decision-making in the high-stakes world of finance and media. The book offers candid insights into how Bloomberg built Bloomberg LP from scratch, his leadership philosophy, the disruptive role of technology in business, lessons on hiring, management, and public service. Core themes and business lessons. Turning setbacks into opportunities. Fired from Salomon Brothers at age 39 with $10 million severance, used the money to fund a radical idea, a real-time computerized financial information terminal, what became the Bloomberg Terminal. Lesson: failure is not the end, it's often the beginning of innovative breakthroughs. Visionary innovation in finance and technology. Bloomberg foresaw the value of real-time data, analytics, and customized access for traders and financiers. Introduced user-friendly terminals, disrupting traditional paper-based financial analysis. Lesson: combine technology and usability to fill urgent market gaps. Build a business around customer needs. Bloomberg LP was built on the principle of customer obsession. Financial professionals needed data fast, clearly, and securely. Developed a product and ecosystem that customers couldn't do without. Lesson: focus on solving real problems for real users. Relentless work ethic and ownership. Bloomberg describes working long hours, being hands-on in all departments, and maintaining an owner's mindset. Lesson: success demands grit, attention to detail, and direct involvement in building and scaling operations. Flat hierarchy and radical accountability. Bloomberg LP avoids traditional corporate hierarchies. Employees are encouraged to challenge ideas, take initiative, and move fast. He insists on transparency, directness, and accountability. Lesson: culture is the foundation of innovation and execution. Hiring and team building. Hires based on intelligence, integrity, and energy, not Ivy League degrees alone. Prefers team players and risk takers over resume polishers. Lesson: hire character and drive, then train for skill. Brand and media strategy. Bloomberg News was launched to make the terminal indispensable by including proprietary, high-quality journalism. The company maintained control over content, ensuring trust and brand consistency. Lesson: own your platform and your content to control your brand's narrative. Philanthropy and public service. Later editions reflect Bloomberg's transition into politics and philanthropy. As New York mayor between 2002 and 2013, he applied data-driven governance and business efficiency to city management. Bloomberg Philanthropies has donated billions to public health, education, climate, and innovation. Lesson: business success can and should be leveraged for societal good. Book structure. While not broken into formal chapters in all editions, the book follows a clear progression. It begins with early life and education at Johns Hopkins and Harvard, career at Salomon Brothers, the firing that changed everything, founding of Bloomberg LP, growth of the Bloomberg Terminal, launching Bloomberg News, TV and radio, workplace culture and leadership values, transition to politics and philanthropy in later editions. Notable quotes include: make the customer think he is getting more than he is paying for. The way to succeed is to work long and hard. Don't think outside the box, get rid of the box. You can't teach ethics, you hire them. Management is about people. Your product is only as good as the people behind it. Audience and relevance. This book is best suited for aspiring entrepreneurs, business and financial professionals, leaders building scalable ventures, policymakers interested in data-driven governance, readers looking for real-world innovation strategies and stories. Legacy and impact. Bloomberg LP grew from a startup to a multi-billion-dollar global enterprise with over 3 lakh terminal subscribers. The company redefined how the financial world accesses and interacts with them. The company redefined how the financial world accesses and interacts with data. Bloomberg himself is a symbol of business acumen, innovation, and civic responsibility. Bloomberg by Bloomberg is more than a success story. It's a blueprint for entrepreneurial resilience, technological foresight, and principled leadership. It shows how clarity of vision, relentless execution, and integrity can build not only a global company but also contribute meaningfully to public life. It stands out as a candid, practical, and inspiring guide for anyone serious about business, innovation, or leadership. Let us now look at the detailed summary. Bloomberg by Bloomberg is an entrepreneurial memoir chronicling the professional life, principles, and philosophy of Michael Bloomberg. The book narrates how he transformed personal adversity, being fired from Salomon Brothers, into the foundation of Bloomberg LP, now a global financial data empire. More than a personal success story, the book offers practical insights into business strategy, innovation, leadership, media disruption, and work ethics. Let us now look at the detailed thematic summary. Early life and education. Raised in a middle-class family in Boston, Bloomberg credits his parents for instilling values of hard work, frugality, and civic responsibility. Earned a degree from Johns Hopkins University, followed by an MBA from Harvard Business School. These early experiences shaped his data-driven approach and belief in meritocracy. The Salomon Brothers years. Bloomberg began his career at Salomon Brothers, a major Wall Street investment firm. Rose through the ranks due to his tenacity and willingness to work longer and harder than others. He played a key role in developing technological systems for bond trading and securities, ultimately fired during a merger, a turning point he embraced as opportunity. Key lessons are adversity can catalyze reinvention. Bloomberg used his severance, that is $10 million, as seed capital to start something revolutionary. Founding Bloomberg LP, Bloomberg identified a gap in the market. Financial professionals needed real-time integrated data and analytics. In 1981, he founded Innovative Market Systems, later renamed Bloomberg LP. The flagship product was the Bloomberg Terminal, which provided real-time financial data analytics and news on customizable screen. Innovation merged technology, design, and financial insight to make terminals that were both powerful and user-friendly, unlike anything in the market. Building the Bloomberg Terminal. Initially sold to Merrill Lynch, who also took a 30% stake in the company. Bloomberg focused on customer service, rapid product development, and tight vertical integration. The terminal's popularity spread due to its reliability, functionality, and Bloomberg's aggressive sales model. Core strategy: serve the user first and relentlessly improve based on feedback. Expansion into media. Launched Bloomberg News in 1990, then Bloomberg Radio and Bloomberg Television. Goal: to make Bloomberg terminals indispensable by providing exclusive, high-quality financial journalism. Hired top journalists and maintained strict editorial standards. Media philosophy: own both content and distribution to control brand integrity and user experience. Leadership and company culture. Bloomberg emphasizes meritocracy, direct communication, and personal accountability. He believes in flat hierarchies where initiative is rewarded and bureaucracy is avoided, led by example working long hours, participating in product design, and visiting clients personally. Hiring rule: look for intelligence, energy, and integrity. Skills can be trained, character cannot. Management philosophy: promote from within, reward merit, and constantly disrupt your own model before others do. Embrace technology and automation, but never at the expense of human judgment. Employees are expected to own their responsibilities and think like entrepreneurs. You can't teach ethics, you hire them. Philanthropy and public service. In later chapters, especially the updated edition, Bloomberg discusses his tenure as mayor of New York City between 2002 and 2013. Applied data-driven decision-making to urban governance, emphasizing education, reform, public health, and infrastructure. Created Bloomberg Philanthropies, focusing on climate change, public health, education, and innovation. Belief: with great wealth comes great responsibility. Reflections on success and legacy. Bloomberg attributes his success not to luck, but to relentless hard work, risk-taking, and customer-first focus. He advocates for taking calculated risks, failing fast, and iterating constantly. sees business as a tool for social good as well as personal achievement. Let us now look at some of the representative quotes and insights. Make the customer think he is getting more than he is paying for. The way to succeed is to work long and hard. Don't think outside the box, get rid of the box. Management is about people. Your product is only as good as the people behind it. Work hard, take risks, be honest, surround yourself with good people. Impact and relevance. This book is for entrepreneurs seeking real world startup wisdom, corporate leaders focused on innovation and culture, professionals in finance, technology, and media, policy makers interested in data driven governance, students of business and leadership. Business significance. Bloomberg LP revolutionized financial data access and set new standards for integrated business ecosystems. The company remains a global powerhouse in financial media and analytics. Bloomberg's management style has become a case study in founder-led innovation and private company scalability. Bloomberg by Bloomberg is not a formulaic autobiography, it is a strategic blueprint infused with personal grit, entrepreneurial insight, and leadership values. The book reveals how Bloomberg leveraged setbacks, applied visionary thinking, and built a brand that dominates global finance and media. It is a must-read for anyone aspiring to lead with integrity, innovation, and impact. Let us now look at the chapter-wise summary of Bloomberg by Michael R. Bloomberg, co-written with Matthew Winkler. This book presents Bloomberg's entrepreneurial journey and the foundational strategies behind building Bloomberg LP, while offering his principles on leadership, innovation, hiring, and public service. The chapters flow chronologically and thematically through his professional life and philosophy. Chapter 1, They Fired Me. This opening chapter recounts Bloomberg's firing from Salman Brothers after 15 years of dedicated work. Despite the setback, he walked away with a $10 million severance and no regrets. Key insights: being fired became the best thing that ever happened to him. It gave him the freedom and motivation to start his own venture. Chapter 2, Going Out on My Own. Bloomberg uses his severance to start Innovative Market Systems, the precursor to Bloomberg LP. He saw a gap in financial services. Wall Street lacked real-time customized data analytics. Key insight: identifying inefficiencies in the market is the first step towards building a disruptive business. Chapter 3, Building the System. The Bloomberg terminal is developed with a user-centric approach, clean interface, tailored data, and immediate analytics. Merrill Lynch becomes the first major client and investor. Key insight: a product must solve a real pain point and adapt quickly to client feedback. Chapter 4, Selling the System. Bloomberg emphasizes relentless customer focus and a hard-driving sales culture. He personally leads sales efforts and expects everyone to contribute to client service. In the early days, everyone sells. A great product sells itself, but only when clients understand its value. Chapter 5, Bloomberg News. To add value and enhance retention, Bloomberg launches Bloomberg News in 1990. The goal is to produce timely, unbiased financial news exclusively for terminal users. Owning content strengthens a platform. Information becomes a competitive moat. Chapter 6, Staying Private. Bloomberg refuses to take the company public, prioritizing control, agility, and long-term thinking. He critiques the short-term pressures of Wall Street's quarterly earnings cycle. Private ownership allows innovation without compromise and safeguards companies' values. Chapter 7, The Corporate Culture. Bloomberg fosters a flat, open, and performance-driven culture. Everyone works in a bullpen-style office, no walls, no titles, and no executive suits. Key insight: transparency and access lead to faster communication, better decisions, and accountability. Chapter 8, Hiring Right. Bloomberg looks for intelligence, initiative, and integrity, not pedigree. He hires people who can think independently and adapt quickly. Key insight: hire for attitude and ability. Skills can be trained, character cannot. Chapter 9, Management and Leadership. The company grows without a traditional management hierarchy. He believes in empowering employees, encouraging risk-taking, and holding people accountable for results. Key insight: leaders should be visible, engaged, and driven by mission, not ego. Chapter 10, Giving Back. Bloomberg reflects on philanthropy and public service. He donates extensively to public health, education, the environment, and supports civic causes. Key insight: wealth brings responsibility. Use success to create broader impact. Chapter 11, Running for Mayor, featured in the updated edition. Bloomberg describes his entry into politics and his 3 terms as mayor of New York City between 2002 and 2013. He applied his data-driven approach to governance, emphasizing education reform, economic recovery, and public health. Key insight: leadership skills are transferable. What works in business can work in government if adapted to public needs. Chapter 12, Lessons Learned. The final chapter distills Bloomberg's guiding principles. Take risks, focus on customers, work harder than everyone else, and never stop learning. He stresses that success is earned through persistence, preparation, and people. Key insight: building a lasting company is about people, purpose, and performance, not just profits. Conclusion: each chapter of Bloomberg by Bloomberg provides a practical look into how a fired investment banker turned adversity into opportunity and built one of the world's most successful private companies. The book blends personal narrative with leadership lessons, making it valuable not only for entrepreneurs but for anyone interested in principled leadership, innovation, and public service. Let us now look at the prominent quotations. These quotes encapsulates Bloomberg's business philosophy, leadership style, entrepreneurial mindset, offering practical insight into innovation, work ethic, and decision making. Make the customer think he is getting more than he is paying for. Bloomberg emphasizes value creation as the cornerstone of lasting business relationship. It's not enough to meet expectations, you must exceed them. This mindset helped the Bloomberg terminal become indispensable to financial professionals. Lesson: focus on over-delivering in both product functionality and customer service to build loyalty and market dominance. Second quote: the way to succeed is to work long and hard. Throughout the book, Bloomberg repeatedly attributes his success to grit, stamina, and sheer effort. He doesn't believe in shortcuts or luck alone. His rise from entry-level roles at Salman Brothers to global entrepreneur is grounded in relentless dedication. Lesson: hard work remains the universal currency of progress. Success comes to those who outlast and outwork the competition. Third quotation: don't think outside the box, get rid of the box. Bloomberg challenges the cliche of thinking outside the box by advocating for radical reimagination. He rejected traditional approaches to finance, data, media, and corporate culture in building Bloomberg LP. Real innovation doesn't tweak old models, it replaces them. True disruption comes from removing boundaries, not just stretching them. Fourth quotation: you can't teach ethics, you hire them. Bloomberg underscores that integrity is foundational, not optional. While skills can be learned, values like honesty, accountability, and respect must already be part of a person's character. Lesson: in recruitment, character outweighs credentials. A culture of trust begins with hiring the right people. Fifth quotation: in business, if you are not ahead of the curve, you are behind it. Success in Bloomberg's world depends on anticipating change in technology, customer needs, and market trends. He built Bloomberg LP by predicting the shift to real-time financial data before anyone else. Lesson: the best companies proactively innovate rather than react to disruption. Stay agile and forward-thinking. Sixth quotation: management is about people. Your product is only as good as the people behind it. Despite Bloomberg's reputation for leveraging data and technology, he places human capital at the center of his business. He nurtures a culture where talent, teamwork, and initiative thrive. Lesson: no amount of capital or code can replace the impact of a motivated, skilled, and collaborative workforce. Seventh quotation: when a company is young, everyone sells. When a company is mature, everyone still sells. Bloomberg believes sales is everyone's job, regardless of the title. From executives to developers, everyone must understand and advocate for the customer's needs and the company's value proposition. Lesson: a strong sales culture is not departmental, it's organizational. Customer awareness should permeate every level of the business. Eighth quote: I believe in giving the best people the best tools and letting them do their job. Bloomberg fosters trust and autonomy, minimizing micromanagement. This philosophy led to high accountability and innovation among his employees. Lesson: empower people with resources, clarity, and freedom, and they will create exceptional results. Ninth quotation: if you are going to succeed in business, you are going to have to take risks. Bloomberg built his empire by betting on untested ideas like real-time financial terminals and creating a media company inside a tech firm. His risk-taking was strategic, not reckless. Calculated risk is the fuel of entrepreneurship. Without bold moves, transformative outcomes are impossible. End quotation. Being an entrepreneur is having the flexibility to do the things that need to be done when they need to be done. This quote reflects Bloomberg's adaptive hands-on style. He sees entrepreneurship as a mindset of responsiveness and initiative, not just vision. Entrepreneurship is about execution, not just ideas. It's about acting decisively and wearing multiple hats when necessary. Michael Bloomberg's quotes are not abstract reflections. They are actionable business principles forged from decades of high stakes leadership. His philosophy revolves around customer first thinking, hard work and discipline, innovative disruption, ethical hiring and people centric leadership, calculated risk taking. Together, these codes serve as a playbook for entrepreneurs, executives, and professionals seeking to build scalable, principled, and future ready organizations.